How's it going, guys? I am here to do a DVD review of the Kevin Steen show with Adam Cole. I had the chance to watch this last night, and I'm here to give you guys a review of it. So let's not waste any time and jump right into the video. As you see on the DVD cover, you have the little Kevin Steen show logo right there, a bunch of palm trees back there. You got right there, it says with Adam Cole. You got a picture of Adam Cole and Kevin Steen right there. Two to set high spots. A little side right there, it says the Kevin Steen show with Adam Cole. You open it up, two disc set. Whoa, this disc actually just flew out. Whoa, yeah, two disc set. This actually is the disc with the interview with Cole with Kevin Steen, and this was a shoot interview that he did with High Spots before he filmed the show with Kevin Steen, because this is around the time where everyone thought Adam Cole was going to sign with WWE, because that's when WWE was signing like all the indie talents like Sami Callihan and Samurai Joe Soul. They thought he was going to be one of them, so they did a shoot interview with him, unaware that every other company, like RF Video and whatnot, were doing shoot interviews with Adam Cole, so he didn't want to be one of those people that just did a shoot interview like everyone else did, because he probably says all the same things in all the shoot interviews. The shoot interview in here is about an hour and a half. I have not seen this yet because, like I said, I've seen a lot of Adam Cole interviews, so I can probably already tell what he's going to say in it, so I'm going to save this actually for a rainy day when there's like nothing to watch. So yeah, I just watched the portion with he was actually on the show with. So yeah, you have the Kevin Steen show with Adam Cole on disc 1, and a shoot interview with High Spots on disc 2. Go to the back here. Here's the back art. Hold on. Make sure the disc isn't flat again. Here's the back. You got a picture of Kevin Steen, Adam Cole, and Freight Train. Does a little run in towards the end. Here's the back of it. You got the little description right there. And we're going to read this together. Or I can read it out loud. Either way, whichever works for you guys. So we did this amazing interview with Adam Cole, and before we could release it, or release our interview, every other shoot interview company released their own Adam Cole shoot interview. Well, instead of flooding the market with another Adam Cole shoot interview, we decided to put Adam on the Kevin Steen show. Because much like Jay-Z, if you put Kevin Steen on the track, it will be a hit. Kevin was the only big gun that HighSpots.com pulled out for this interview. A half-awake $5 wrestling heavyweight champion Freight Train randomly walks in from the other room where he was asleep onto the interview set. It took a lot, but with full confidence, we at HighSpots.com can say this is a must-see Adam Cole interview. Also included in this 2-disc DVD set is the interview that was too good to be released and bonus matches. So there's bonus matches right there. And this honestly was a hilarious set. This was awesome. I honestly love this. This is actually the very first Kevin Steen show I've seen or watched. I have this one in the Nigel McGuinness one, and I just ordered the Eddie Edwards one because of how hilarious this one was. So I'll definitely be buying these more often. And just this interview with Kevin Steen was great. I was already cracking up like 20 minutes into the interview. It was very, very funny. In the interview, it's funny because I don't know if Kevin Steen does everyone he's on, or if everyone that's on his show. But with here, he actually printed out Adam Cole's Wikipedia page, which I thought was hilarious. It was basically reading off that. But in the interview, Cole basically just goes over his career, how, you know, he started into wrestling, you know, how he was going to train with, originally going to train with Mike Quackenbush, but Quackenbush told him he had to wait till he had to wait till he graduated to train with him. But when he met DJ Hyde just told him, like, you know what, I'll work with you with money and everything, you can train with me now, because Adam Cole was still in school when he was training. And Adam Cole basically just goes over his entire CZW career, how Steen basically belated him, or belated. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, which word I'm trying to say is, you know what I mean. Basically, he tore him to shreds in this interview because he said that in one of his storylines at CZW, when he was a heel, when he was a CZW Junior Heavyweight Champion, he had you know, love fling with Mia Ying. Pretty sure that's her name. I know who she is, but I forget her name sometimes. It's Mia Ying, I'm pretty sure that's her name. He had a love fling with her, and like every show, him and her had a make out, and Adam Cole's girlfriend was there like every show, or almost every show where they made out at, and Kevin Steen just tore him to shreds, like, how can you do that for every girlfriend? And, you know, and Cole's trying to explain how, you know, she was okay with it and whatnot, and he actually, it was funny because he said he would have done it with or without her approval, and it's basically Steen just tore him a new one. Like, he basically throughout this interview, Steen makes him seem like he's such a horrible person, even though he's not. But Cole basically goes over his entire CZW career. He talked about how he wrestled in front of a family of 6. Yeah, that's the smallest amount of people he's ever wrestled in front of people, family amount of 6. And talked about how the father was like, yeah, get him! It's honestly a hilarious interview. You honestly have to like watch it to be very entertained by it. He goes over how he got into ROH, how he had dark matches, and whenever a dark match went wrong or just boring overtime, Adam Pearce, who was a booker at the time, would send the Dark City Fight Club to go out and basically ruin the match because it was either boring or going on too long. And Kevin did the impression how Adam would get up and just yell, "Send Dark City!" out to do the interference, and it was just hilarious. And he basically just talked about how him and O'Reilly was just a thrown together pairing, how they just signed both of them, they had nothing to do with them, so they just threw them together. And that's how Future Shock came about. And he talked about how his dark match with the Young Bucks at Best in the World 2011, because the Young Bucks were still signed TNA, so they couldn't perform on pay-per-view. That was like a 6-minute match, and how that was a match that the Young Bucks got into PWG, how they talked to the people who run PWG, Excalibur and Super Dragon, and that's how they got them booked in PWG, is because of the Young Bucks. That was actually their first PWG match for Cole and O'Reilly, Future Shock. They actually faced them at Steen in their first PWG match. But just Cole goes over his entire career, basically. Up to that point, Steen's asked him questions from Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is inaccurate a lot of times. And basically, Steen was making sure what was wrong, what was right. Or what was, yeah, basically just that. But this interview, honestly, like I said, is hilarious. I mean, I don't even know how I can, like, review these type of DVDs besides tell you what to expect from them. Like, Cole basically, like I said, goes over his career. There's a lot of jokes in there. It's very funny. Fright Train walks in, like, the last 30 to 20 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes, I should say. They do a little Q&A where he answers some not Twitter questions. He answers some questions that people sent to Steen to have Cole answer. It's just honestly a very entertaining. I went in watching this thinking it was going to be good, but I ended up thinking it was phenomenal. This was just very, very entertaining. I highly recommend the Kevin Steen show, especially with Adam Cole. This is the only one I've seen, so that's the only one I can recommend. But I was just very entertained with it, very, very hilarious. A lot of jokes between the two. They talked about how when he went to the WWE tryout camp last year, because that's when everyone thought he was going to sign with WWE. He talked about how the first day at catering, they actually gave him Subways, and the second day they had like chicken salads and whatnot. So there's a few interesting stories that Adam Cole tells on here. So like, if you're a person who's like listened or watched a lot of Adam Cole's interviews like I have, there's some things that you probably already know about, but like the way him and Steen conversate over things just really, really makes this a must-see. There's a hilarious conversation between the two. Just very, very, very funny. It's just a very, very enjoyable interview. And yeah, I'll do is this review. Like I said, the shoot type DVDs are, like these kind of DVDs, these are pretty hard to review because I don't want to give enough to where I spoil things and basically tell you everything, but I don't want to give you guys like not enough to like make you not want to buy it yet because I didn't sell you on it. So these are kind of hard to review. So these ones, especially probably the next few Kevin Steen shows, like I know I'll review the Nigel McGuinness and Eddie Edwards ones when I watch them. So don't expect these like DVD reviews to be that long. Just basically a little like what to expect, a little like stories what to expect on here. But yeah, that's basically it. I know this isn't very long, like I said. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, later.